You know, I grew up in a small town in a rural part of our state, and the chances of us ever seeing an elected official, particularly somebody who was elected to go to Washington, D.C. and work for us, those were pretty rare. And so one of the things that I brought to the job is I want to make certain that Kansans, wherever they live, from Johnson City to Johnson County, have got an opportunity to tell an elected official, me, what's on their mind. And I want to make sure I always listen, and once we listen and sort things out, then my task is to go to work and get something done. And that's what we've used these town hall meetings for, is to get instructions, input, information from Kansans, and then take that information and put it into bill form, or to have a conversation with somebody, a cabinet secretary, about what I heard in Kansas, and see if we can't get things to change for the betterment of the people of our state.
To be honest, I've never really gone to very many town hall meetings, so I really am going to be attending more of them now, because I think it really gets down to, especially when you have a meeting this size. We had a pretty good crowd in this room today, so yeah, I think it's very important.
I think, like Senator Moran said, it keeps him grounded. He understands. I've been to enough of these that he knows me, at least by sight, and so that's a great feeling. But it keeps him grounded. We're keeping, letting him know what's important to us, and let's continue to let him know what's important to us. And so it's a message he can take back and relate our story to people in Washington that are making the other decisions.
You are my 104th out of 105 town hall meetings. By Thursday, I'll end up 105 being the number of counties we have in our state. By Thursday, I will be in Sharon Springs. I've often told people in Washington, D.C. that where I come from, economic development can be whether or not there's a grocery store in town. And I can tell you almost no one in Washington, D.C. would have any understanding of why that would ever be an issue. Of course, there's a grocery store. They're available. They're there. And it's not that we're going to try to pass laws that say there has to be a grocery store every so many miles or per capita. It's that, can we do the things that reduce the cost of being in business, or hold the line on the things that increase the cost of being in business, that drive business out of business? Regulations, taxes, insurance, health care.
We were just pleased to host Senator Moran for the 105th version of his listening tour for the 105 counties of Kansas, and he saved the best for last here in Wallace County. So we were pleased as the Rotary Club to host the senator, and we had a total of about 65 people that turned out and asked him questions about the national scene, and he was most gracious and did a great job of talking to us. Being somebody that lives in far western Kansas, we are fully aware of how far away we are from centers of government. So it's very impressive for him to take that effort and to have gone to all these 105 rural counties and to come to Wallace County, and you know, he's a voice in Washington and he's listening to us. It's powerful. So it speaks volumes.